What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content daily. We also stream over on Twitch at This Is Aftersound, so come by and say hello. All right, well, I wanted to make a quick video here and just check in with you guys because the general sentiment on the stream that I had this morning was very burnout-esque, and I feel like I'm not the only one that's feeling this. In fact, maybe it's one of those things where I didn't even fully recognize it until I until I started renting out my cards. But it was part of the way there. And then what I'm noticing is that many other people are feeling the same or similar because I found out that many other folks are renting out their cards right now too. So the thing is, I only just want to urge one thing. Whatever you do, don't lose, don't completely cut off the game. Don't leave. If you're going to leave, at least rent your cards out. Try to get something out of it. Because here's the thing. We're in a very weird period, not just for crypto, not just for Splinterlands, but kind of for the world, right? So we're in some senses, a little bit of unprecedented territory. So obviously there's global conflict happening. There is massive amounts of inflation. There's just and we're coming off the end of a pandemic. So there's a lot that's happening in the rest of the world. And gaming used to be, or it still is, one of those areas in which we kind of escape from all that. And what's ended up happening, at least for me, with something like crypto gaming, and I'm sure many others, is that you look at this, you come through, and now it's just about the earnings. And it's not really about like, what does the game have to offer? Am I playing it because I enjoy it, or am I playing it because I can earn something from it? And again, I'm throwing all these different scenarios out and all these different perspectives out, not to shame anybody by any means, because it's, however you choose to interact is however you choose to interact. There's no wrong way to interact with this game, but I'm just calling it out for what it is, right? This is not something that people are just kind of turning their brains off and playing because they want to get away from the world. For a lot of people, what's amazing about this is the fact that you can earn something and have that pay for your groceries, pay for dinner, whatever the case is, right? So there's a lot happening in the world. There's a lot happening in this space. And like I said, one of the just general sentiments across the board in my discussion or in the stream earlier was about burnout. So what are the ways in which you can try to capitalize on burnout, or at least either try to, I don't want to say avoid it because it's real and it happens and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's your mind and your body telling you like, let's go do something else, right? But the thing is, I guess what I'm trying to say is with that burnout comes a lot of negativity, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of like, what is going on, right? And a lot of those questions can't be answered. Just being real with you, a lot of those questions can't be answered in terms of like, nobody knows what's going to happen with global, macroeconomic factors, what's going to happen with the greater and broader markets, and what's going to happen within crypto. And then obviously specifically within crypto gaming and Splinterlands. But the truth of the matter is that crypto is kind of here to stay. And even if we go into a full-on bear market for the next 2 years or 18 months or whatever it ends up being, I'm still very bullish on Splinterlands as a whole. And while I don't know that we're going to hit any kind of all-time highs in any markets or, in Bitcoin or SPS this year, I think that it's just important to keep in mind that you own your assets here and you have some kind of equity in this game, even if you just own one card, even if you just own one token of SPS. So if you're going to take a break, step away, that's awesome. You do you. All I'm saying is that just make sure that when you do decide to come back, and hopefully you do decide to come back, that there will be things here that will be working for you while you are away, right? So either A, renting out your cards, making sure all of your SPS is staked or sitting in liquidity pools, or DEC sitting in liquidity pools. But taking some time away from the game isn't a terrible thing. And like I said, I did it for the first time last season, and it wasn't even a break because I was still doing content every day and I was still thinking about this and still staking SPS and, worrying about the airdrops and all this. But for other people, it's been an interesting conversation to see different avenues of this. And not that I'm trying to say that I called it, but one of the videos that I put out earlier this year was once Chaos Legion is out, if the Bitcoin or if Bitcoin and, the broader crypto markets don't turnaround, I should put it, like, because I don't know that we're going to hit new all-time highs this year, but if they don't like turn around and, you know, start some type of uptrend, and we just kind of stay in this ranging area where there's a lot of uncertainty happening in the world and causing that, then this is just the accumulation period. And what you can do is you can continue playing and continue earning and continue accumulating. But if you want to take a step back, take a break, use all of the awesome tools. Again, I'm going to shout out to Peak Monsters, because now you can create sets. It's easy to rent out cards, and it's so super easy to manage. So go ahead, do that. Take some time off. If you're looking for something different, like, so for myself, I have actually taken my cards back from the rental market, because while I'm not very excited about playing my daily quests, yes, I will do them if I have my cards available. But tournaments are back in action too. So this is something where, you know, if you just want to not focus on anything else but play maybe tournaments, there's a lot of really interesting opportunities here. So that's all I'm going to leave you guys with this, in this video. I know it's kind of a little bit outside of the normal wheelhouse that I do, but like I said, I've noticed a lot of general burnout, or general sentiment regarding burnout at this time. And I think that's okay. And I think that's okay to call out, right? Like, we should be able to talk about this within the community and not feel like the game is tanking. So, you know, it happens. It's a part of the cycle of life, but we don't even need to get that ethereal. We can just talk about the cycle of crypto, right? And the cycle of markets, or the cyclical nature of markets, for things to come and go, right? But as I've said, and I want to maintain here, because I'm sure people who were listening to the stream or maybe popped in for certain parts were like, oh my gosh, like, what, like, why is he even making Splinterlands content? The truth of the matter is, I'm still incredibly bullish on this game. I think that I have become way more realistic about when we can expect certain things. But that's also because I understand that it takes a lot of time to build awesome things. And, you know, the team is working hard. They got a lot of new people on board. They are training and developing, and we know that there is this roadmap of things to come. But, you know, it's not going to happen overnight. And for even someone like myself, I've been playing this game for roughly 6-ish months now, maybe a little bit more. And the game has come so far in 6 months. It's actually kind of crazy to look back and see, you know, some of the early videos that I was doing, and how the game meta changed, how the market has changed. Obviously, so much of that is impacted by what's happening outside of the game. But even within the game, you know, Chaos Legion was a real, pun intended, game changer. And I know once we have modern format and land, and I'm not saying that that's going to come anytime soon, but hopefully sometime this year, that we'll get modern format and land and Rift Watchers. You know, it's one of those things where the game will continue to evolve, and I'm very confident and bullish on that. I'm very confident and bullish in the team continuing to deliver. It's just, we went through some incredible growing pains last year, and I think the community's better for it. So that's all I have for you in this video. Sorry if it's a little bit rambly and kind of all over the place, but like I said, I just wanted to give a little bit of a message, if I may, to the rest of the community, that it's like, it's okay. Like, we were very honest today talking about Burnout and talking about, yeah, the game is meh, but, you know, it's totally normal. And it's totally normal to feel that way, while also feeling completely bullish about where the game is headed in the future. So that's where I'm standing right now. And obviously, I'm still playing and still enjoying the game. I obviously just took my cards back off the market because I am excited about tournaments and playing in tournaments and hopefully winning some sweet SPS. But, you know, whatever it is you got to do, you do you. All I say and all I suggest, and again, take it with a grain of salt, is make sure that you optimize your assets if you are going to take some time off, just so that they're always working for you, because I think that's kind of one of the beautiful things about crypto gaming and NFT gaming, and really more so the market that has been built in here within Splinterlands. So have an amazing rest of your day, guys. I will catch you all in the next video, and I will see you around the game. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll see you in a little bit. Whatever it is, it's cool. Take care of yourself. Bye.